Yes, boys, welcome back to the tube. Today, we're heading to Rezo for the brand new push session that we're obviously running in the new gymnasium. The last video I did, POV, you're an online coach, did quite well. So this is POV, you're an online coach, going to do push and a hell of a lot of check-ins. So yeah, we're going to crack on. Just waiting for Leo. Oh, he's here. Hello. Say wagwan to the tube, Kerr.
It's not on. Say,
What's not on?
oh, I thought you meant my tube.
Yeah.
Hello. I was going to do exactly the
See you there, Kerr. Right, last exercise here, we've got a incline DB curl as usual. I do these like 3 times a week at the minute because they're freaking awesome. I just tried to record some audio when I was on the lateral, but it didn't work. So I was basically saying it's an awesome lateral, and I got on to talking about like choice of gyms at the minute. So we've obviously stopped training at Rotherham for this month because it was taking like 50-55 minutes to get there, which is so annoying. So we've got a month pass here at Rezo, which is actually like close to Scunthorpe, and it's really good. Like the kit is really good, but it's still taking 35 minutes at minimum to get here. Today it was like 40, which like realistically is just way too long. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do. Like I think next month we're going to try out Rezo in no, not Rezo, sorry, RT Fit in Retford. The downside of that is like it's not got kit like here that's kind of selectorized pieces or selected pieces that are good. It's all matrix. What is it? Not matrix. It's all primal, which is like a bit mid compared to here anyway. So yeah, we'll give it a go for a month and see. Interesting on that as well, or not? Nice. Alright, little rig update. This is like 92.5 kilos. 92, it's kind of fluctuating quite a lot. I did, however, yesterday not stick to my usual meal plan, created some room so I could have some profiteroles in the evening. So whether that will have helped or not, probably not, but they were nice and still hit my targets, so I'll take it. Session done ski. That was good, to be fair. As I was saying, the kit in there is actually good, but it took us 45 minutes to get here today.
Yeah.
So, bit of an help. Plus, I just absolutely clonked my head on the way out, and now I'm bleeding, so I'm going to have to go to the hospital or something. But yeah, on with the rest of the day. Online coach time. See you at home. Alright guys, it is now 2:10. And I'm about to crack on with some work, but before I kind of dial in for the next 8 hours, I thought I'd run through kind of my POA of what I'm actually doing to kind of keep you in the loop. So essentially, I've been dieting for a decent amount of time now. Hopefully you can see by the rig clips, trim is looking dusty. Yeah, hopefully you can see by the rig clips. I'm looking like fairly lean, not absolutely diced, but definitely in a good position to grow from. And that's kind of the whole point of this diet, was to pull back from about 106, and now I'm sitting at 92, 93, kind of somewhere in between. Obviously in a lot better condition. So what's that, like 13 kilos dropped, 14 kilos dropped, which feels good. Like generally I feel quite good. But this is kind of the point where you do have to decide like if more condition is worth it or not, and whether actually losing more body weight is even worthwhile. And probably for me, like I'm lean enough to be happy. I could get leaner, kind of just for the crack and to be able to see it, which I will do at some point. Get leaner than I am now, but with the like long term goal of just growing muscle. The purpose of this phase is done. Like we've pulled off the body fat to create room to grow from. So it's kind of at this point where I do have to kind of bite the bullet and say, okay, that's probably enough. My training is okay right now, but it's definitely seen some stagnation in terms of progress. So pull off another kilo, pull off another 2 kilos. It's probably just going to result in more stagnation of training and potential kind of wasted time. So POA from now is essentially 1 more week of dieting, which takes me through till the end of October. Leo will be back from his show and he'll finish dieting as well, so it kind of lines up quite nicely. And then basically going into an off season. Now, transitioning from kind of this phase to the next, it's definitely going to need a bit of a deload. So my plan is from Wednesday through till Wednesday to take a deload, so a week deload. I'll probably still train, just reduce volume. I might take like 3 days off and then go into reduced volume. We'll see. And then get into the off season, which I should hopefully be pushing up from 92 all the way up to somewhere around 110, which is it will be like inherently quite a long time. I mean, I usually like to go, for me personally, about 1% a month, so a kilo a month. So if we're doing 18 kilos, like the longevity of this phase or the length of this phase is going to be large. So if I put in 15 to 18 kilos on top of where I am right now, that should be like 15 to 18 months. Now, I'm not going to lie, when summer comes around in June, July, by that point, what will that be? November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 9 months, 9 kilos. I could probably go on holiday at 100 kilos, to be fair, and feel good. So potentially like a holiday after that, I'll probably want to get a bit leaner for. So I suspect when I get to about 105, I'll probably pull back for like a really, really quick mini cut and then push on again. But the point I'm trying to get across is when you kind of invest in building muscle, a lot of the time you do have to do these lengthy phases. At a minimum, like absolute minimum, I'd be doing 4 or 5 months in a gaining phase, or else if you do 2 or 3, you put on like 3 kilos, you just don't see enough growth for it to actually be meaningful. It's definitely doable, but it doesn't feel like you pick up the momentum. So for me, it's going to be a lengthy one with some little diets in between, to hopefully get jacked. So we shall see. But I'm going to crack on with work now, and I've got check-ins to do, and me and Leo are going to be catching up on a little call shortly, going over some plans for Christmas, New Year. Got something pretty cool in the pipeline. So yeah, you'll see a bit of that, but not too much because it's a secret. Anyway, let's crack on. I've essentially boxed off 6 out of the first block of 10 check-ins. I'm just waiting on the next 10 for this afternoon. A few still to be sent through. So right now I'm just putting together, on Canva, a little protein cheat sheet that I'm going to send to Charlie specifically. So Charlie is currently in a gaining phase. He works in the RAF, so a lot of the time, he's going to the Falklands soon in about 10 days. So you can't track your food as easily. So this is where these kind of cheat sheets helps, where it's like, okay, rather than being able to scan, 200 grams of chicken breast, it's like saying, okay, how much chicken breast do we need to get 50 grams of protein? It's going to be a palm size of chicken, for example, or we're going to do that for steak and salmon and all the different protein options. So they've got a cheat sheet to go off if they can't track the calories. So that is the next task on hand today. I'm going to send it to Charlie, but I figure it's going to be a pretty useful resource for everyone, so might as well send it out. So yeah, I'm going to spend the next 20 minutes or so creating that, then off to the next block of 6 to 15 check-ins, depending on how many I get through today. So yeah, let's bosh this out. Okay, boys, as you can see, it's now dark. My camera is making it look bright outside, but it's actually really dark. So it's now 6:30. Check-ins are done for today, at least. Got a couple coming through tomorrow. And now we're on to a bit of forward planning. I'm just waiting for a reply from Leo. Bro's been ghosting me. I know you're watching this. What the flip, man. But no, just planning out some things for Christmas and New Year. I think I might have mentioned it on the last tube. But we've got some exciting plans coming. I'm excited to kind of announce to everyone watching this as well, which will be going on my Instagram. So if you've not followed my Instagram, harrylongworth.oc. I've changed it recently. But harrylongworth.oc on Instagram. Drop me a follow, and you'll see all the updates coming. You'll see all the updates coming pretty soon. So drop me a follow, and you'll see all the updates. Anyway, got myself a cuppa. Let's lock in for work block 2.0. All right, boys. I can't even lie. It is now 9:10. I've been freaking #dialed. We've Jesus, nice hair, mate. We've completed check-ins. I think I mentioned that in the last thing. I have planned out the Christmas ting that will be coming out soon. And I've also been working on, I think you saw it in the last tube, whether that will focus on it, I don't know. Let me see. This is the lifestyle blueprint, and essentially the goal of this is to create a blueprint for you that's going to be free, that's going to take you through how to set up your fitness journey, or I guess your fitness phases, and tips on how to make sure that you can do it without kind of giving up your life, because like, who wants to do that? I mean, some people do, but I personally don't. Like, I'd rather actually enjoy my life and do stuff that I enjoy, and not let my training and nutrition completely hinder that. So that's what this is full of, and it'll be coming out soon. But I'm going to leave the tube there. Again, sorry if it was boring. I basically trained and then sat here. But if you did enjoy, be sure to drop a subscribe, drop a like on the tube, and I'll see you soon. Probably for another video that's like exactly the same as this, but hey ho, that's my life. See you in a bit.